I've been thinking a lot lately about how and why I got into music in the first place. And I remember the first time, this is a long time ago, I heard a country song that just completely blew my mind. I remember listening to the song by Garth Brooks, If Tomorrow Never Comes, and I was just overwhelmed with emotion with that song. And it was the first time in my life I realized that a song could do that for people. And from there I discovered new country artists, old country artists, just fell in love with the genre of music. And I wanted to be able to do that for people too. My favorite thing in the whole world is singing and performing. And when I finally got the courage to do that years and years ago, I was hooked, seeing smiles on people's faces when I was singing for them, playing their favorite songs, bringing joy to them. That's the reason that I do what I do. And so the very first show, I'll never forget it. My band and I got together, we played a show in London, Ontario, and it was a 4-hour-long show. It was 4 sets in between all the sets on the main stage. And in the first set, there was a few people there. And they were kind of, they were digging what we were doing. And the second set, a few more people showed up. And then the third set, even more people showed up. It was getting kind of crazy, actually. And then by the fourth set, there was a crowd of probably 500 people there at this small little side stage at this festival in London. And afterwards, people were telling me they left the main concert to come and watch our set on this little side stage. And that was sort of a life-changing moment for me. And I started to realize that I think, hey, I think this is something that I could do. So things snowballed from there. One thing led to another. I remember I played a big show with my buddy Brett Kissel, and that was kind of a huge moment and a game-changing moment for my career. And one show would lead to another show and lead to another show, and then eventually playing a side stage at a festival, and then playing a main stage at a festival. Finally putting a song on the radio, and then putting another song on the radio, and it was all very, very exciting until I got to 2018 and I released my record, and things started to just blow up from there. And finally have my music just being streamed all over the world. It was a really, really amazing experience, and I'm very grateful for it. I say it all the time that I'm grateful to be doing what I do, and for everybody that listens to my music. So thank you guys. You guys are the best. But not everything after that point, not everything was sunshine and rainbows, and so I'm going to get into that into part 2, so stay tuned.